Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. On 2nd and 12, Carr. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. To try again after the sack. Carr. Got it open. It's Darren Waller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Carr now to throw. And he's got his tight end, Cook, in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Raiders are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. On play action, it's Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Carr, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Raiders have recovered. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Carr, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Carr now on first down.
Yep.
That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Flushed out right. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Carr. And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. To throw his Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. On 2nd and goal. Carr. That's going to be caught. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams. 29 yards, and the Raiders have taken the lead.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out and feel charged up and ready to go.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there for the Raiders. Carr now on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Carr to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds.
Oh my God, Carr.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that.
Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Now after the INT, it's Carr. From the right side, going to be caught by Waller. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. On play action, now Carr.
So open.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing now is Carr. And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Carr. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. The final shot here before half for Carr. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic.
Oh my God.
They need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Jack Youngblood. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Carr. It's complete to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Carr going to throw. Steps away to his left.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off at the 35.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. Flushed out right. It's going to be caught by Moss. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Some guys just simply have it. And Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Back to throw. Carr. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right.
And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown Raiders.
Hunter Renfro there to make the grab. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. For Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
Oh my God. There's no fucking way I shoot like that.
You tell them, here's the situation.
There's no way.
They've got all their timeouts, so we are
not
going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and
you got it.
By the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be
aggressive here. Right here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
There. He comes back and gets
got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Carr throwing the out route and complete. It's
that is most likely game over.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 1st down, Carr.
He's open. He's at the dot.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll roll him out right. On the
Please.
run, he'll let this go deep.
Oh my God.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Oh, we need to stop.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Carr going to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sad effort. So fucking great.
Back to throw. Carr looking deep for Adams.
Please.
Caught inside the 20. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what
Pick
the
it,
next
pick
play
it.
call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams there to make the grab. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
It's a fake argument. That's fucking
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a
chance
my God, man. I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they... And the Raiders have got him. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's got his tight end Cook in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Carr, and the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now it's Patterson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After the sack on 1st down, Carr looking deep for Adams. It got his man complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now Carr.
Oh my God.
Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Carr will look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Now a play fake. Carr. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.